A sheriff's deputy in Georgia who's been arrested and pled guilty to possessing unregistered firearms also apparently bragged about doing police brutality. No, this is good. Great, great. Following an FBI investigation, Cody Richard Griggers pleaded guilty to one count of possessing an unregistered firearm, according to prosecutors. That investigation led to a search of his home and deputy vehicle, as well as his social media. During one search, authorities found 11 firearms, including a machine gun that was not issued to him, and an unregistered short-barrel shotgun. Agents also found group chats that Griggers had participated in, where he bragged about making and acquiring illegal firearms, explosives, and suppressors. Great. So he's what is he building an arsenal? Is that what he's doing as a cop? What are you doing? Well, I mean, it gets worse when you look at who he probably wanted to use said arsenal on. Griggers had made statements consistent with racially motivated violent extremism, such as racial slurs and frequent positive references to the Holocaust, according to authorities. And according to an updated complaint from November, Griggers also described using excessive force on a suspect he said tried to steal a Glock magazine from a local gun store. He used a racial slur that describes black children in a text dated August 12th of 2019. He said, "Oh, got wrapped up in my AR and forgot to tell y'all that I beat the shit out of an N-word on Saturday." He described the beating as, quote, "sweet stress relief." Gross. That's gross. Now, apparently, though, thankfully, that didn't actually happen, at least according to the police officers. Wilkinson Sheriff Richard Chapman told the Macon Telegraph that the arrest in question and said crime never happened. Quote, "That never happened. We don't even have a gun shop here." That's super pathetic, actually. Is obviously beating somebody is worse. Of course. But it's really sad when somebody has to go and lie and puff himself up and brag like, "Oh, yeah, I beat an N-word the other day, yeah, I'm so tough. I'm so strong." When it didn't actually happen at all. It's like super beta energy over here. Like, "Oh, yeah, dangerous black guy. Yeah, stress relief. Beating it up. Yeah. No mistake. A lot of these far-right figures, he's pathetic, but he's also dangerous. Being in a position of power. In another text dated August 26th of 2019, Griggers then said that he would charge black people with felonies in order to keep them from voting during the 2020 elections. He said, quote, "It's a sign of beautiful things to come. Also, I'm going to charge them with whatever felonies I can take away to their ability to vote." So disgusting, right? That right there is all sorts of levels of fucked up. I'm just going to go after black people to disenfranchise them. Well, that's what, understand too, that was the original goal of the KKK, was to stop black people from voting. And that's, of course, why they became the police, essentially. Thankfully, this man's no longer a cop. Griggers was fired from the department last fall. Well, that's good. Real good. And this last bit, by the way, is just hilariously pathetic. When he got caught, Chapman told the Telegraph that Griggers had said, quote, "Sorry, all this happened." And he said that, all that racism, that's not really me. No, that's not me. That's not who I am. Well, then who was it? Who was it then? Was it fucking Tooth Fairy? Who was it? What happened to personal responsibility, dude? You pull yourself by your own bootstraps? No, apparently that's only for those people. Disgusting human being. Gross. And by the way, this is the type of people that are drawn to policing. They are the rotten apples. And guess what? The whole bunch spoiled. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.